Deputy Grimes. My name is Milton Mamet. You probably don't remember me. We only met briefly during your summit with the man you call the governor. But that was when I was still alive and still a friend of Philip's. That's why I'm calling, because Philip wasn't always the governor. He wasn't always an inhuman monster, destroying all who crossed his path and using them to sustain the machinery, keeping his little outpost of humanity alive. Woodbury was once a sanctuary, and once he was a good man who cared deeply for the people who clung to survival at Woodbury. But gradually he saw the nature of the world where the dead walked, and the earth forever possessed to consume the flesh of the living. Truly it is a living nightmare. And Philip became lost in it so completely that all shreds of his humanity were consumed. In fighting the monsters of this new world, he looked into their eyes and became an even more frightening and malevolent horror. He justified murder and torture and pillaged the world as efficiently as any ravager who stalked their prey by the cold light of the moon. All outside of Woodbury became grist for the mill that sustained his world. He came to see his own humanity as weakness, and he purged it from himself to the utter ruination of his soul. So this is a warning to you, Deputy Grimes, not of the risk to your soul, or the danger of you becoming like those monsters stalking the trembling and frightened remnants of humanity. No, I see in your eyes the loathing and abhorrence of that violence that has become a daily routine of survival in this new nightmare world. But the danger lies in your friends and family who have come to love you. They have it in themselves to be the next governor, to destroy the perceived weakness of their own humanity, in order to forge a more perfect machine of deadly survival. You have but to look at those closest around you, those who care the most, those who have grown in strength in their determination to oppose the walking dead roaming this land, and they are so sure of themselves. They act with confidence and utter conviction in carrying out the creed of their new path, and purging from their hearts all sentimentality that might delay the strike of their knife or the press of their finger on the trigger. So I'd like to sing you a little song, Deputy Grimes, that my friend Otis helped me put together. Hit it, Otis. There's a lady who's sure that there's a golden rule, and she's killing a pathway to safety. When the shit hits the fan and it's all on the line, the good of the many outweighs the good of the few. Ooh, and she's killing a pathway to safety. There's no doubt in her mind, but she wants to be sure, 'cause you don't get to come back from what you've done. In a cell on the block, there's a Tyrese who sings, sometimes all of our desires are in vain. Ooh, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look through the fence, and my spirit is crying for safety. In my thoughts I have seen shades of Sophia through the trees, and the howls of walkers who stand looking. Ooh, makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. And I whispered that soon, if I call all the sick, will Rick call me to justice? But a new day will dawn for those who live on, and the prison will echo with laughter. There's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just a smattering of zombies. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, is there still time to come back from what you've done? It makes me wonder. Her head is humming and it won't go away, 'cause she killed him in the rain, and it's Rick calling you to justice. Dear lady, can you hear the walkers howl? And did you know your pathway lies on the whispering wind? Back me up, Otis. Just wind down the road. Our shadows taller than I saw. There walks a lady we all know, who shines devotion and wants to show how everything is still justified. And if you listen very hard, the morality will come to you at last, when we one and all are resolved to be a rock and not to weaken. And she's killing a pathway to safety.